Hi, I'm Jimmy Legrone, and this is my advice to all new students interested in taking biology. My first piece of advice is to complete all of your homework. If you don't finish your homework, it really adds up because homework is most of your grade in this class. And if you don't do the homework, you really won't do well on the quizzes and or the tests because in other classes you can kind of, if you're smart enough, kind of like BS your way through. But in biology, it's a lot different because it's all terms that you haven't really heard before. So you definitely need to do the classwork. And then also, you need to watch the videos, in particular, Mr. Anderson's, because he tells you what's going on, and then he also shows you with pictures that make it really easy to understand. And it's not that bad. I mean, just get a bag of popcorn, pop that, and then watch his video. I mean, you can just do it in place at dinner. I mean, you're gonna eat dinner anyways. Might as well just watch something. I mean, you're not actually doing anything. So another thing that also helped me was completing all the extra credit available, and then towards the end of the year, Mrs. Shoemate gives more extra credit, and the extra credit helps a lot. Trust me. I mean, um, and it's not really hard. I mean, usually it's just fundraisers and stuff like that. I mean, it's fun stuff. It's not bad. You're helping out your community, so I mean, you should do it anyways. The next thing is to help you study for quizzes and tests is go on QuizStar and take some of the practice tests pertaining to the chapter. Take the quizzes, do them a few times till you know, kind of get the questions, because most of the quizzes are based off of QuizStar. And you'll find that if you take the do what I just said, do the QuizStar practices, you'll find that a lot of the questions are based off that. Now, I usually find that like a fourth of the questions are based off of that, but that's a fourth of questions that you got right. So I mean, it's good. It'll definitely boost your grade. Um, let's see. Another thing is to take detailed notes on chapters because it's really easy to just read the chapter, look at the words, and just be like, all right, I got it. Because there'll be things like with plants, like super sex cells. And it's like, oh, of course, I'd remember that. That's super sex. But then you don't, I don't know. Just take notes. Make sure you know everything. Another thing is to never procrastinate on work. At the beginning of the year, I was a bad procrastinator, and that really caught up to me when she would assign an assignment 5 days in advance, then give another assignment, also due on that day, and then also give me homework the day before. And so, of course, I didn't do any of that until that night, and then I stayed up the entire night. And that probably happened once or twice until I was done with it, and then I decided not to procrastinate, and that's why I don't have bags underneath my eyes. So, another thing, make flashcards. I mean, they tell you in every class, and biology is no different. Biology is probably the class that you would need flashcards for the most, honestly, because it's mostly memorization, where other classes are math, and so you actually need to know how to do it. This class, you just need to know terms. So, knowing terms, you'll get the questions right. Thus, good grade. Um, Another thing is turn in all late work. Even though it's late, Mrs. Shoemate's nice, she's flexible. She'll give you credit if you aren't doing good. I mean, if you forgot to turn in the assignment. So, for whatever reason it is, just go after class, talk to her, and say, I need, this happened. Can I make this up? And then usually she'll give you like full credit. If she's not, I mean, getting any grade is better than 0. So, I mean, there's that. Um, let's Let's see. Oh, man, that was a horrible pause. Um, for online quizzes, that you'll take those later in the year, I guess, when Miss Shoe may trust you. Remember not to take pizza breaks or go out to eat with your family because they are timed, and if you go over the time, you lose points. So don't do that. Also, don't accidentally X out of it because you can't get back onto it, and then it just creates a huge problem. You're ending up spending more time doing things. It's not fun. Don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. That's all my advice for how to pass AP Biology. And I'm sure if you do all of that, you'll do great. Well, that's all, and I hope that was helpful.